This is your languages. So let's watch some videos that I have seen. Uh, TikTok actually, mostly. Because I think that's their way to share. Because there's something rules in Facebook, also in the Instagram. At least TikTok is, I can say, universal. So let's watch these videos.
The spiritual life is one of those two-step verification procedures we see so often. Prayer is indispensable for attaining heaven. However, as highlighted in Matthew 7:21, the second step in this process is action. Jesus said to his disciples, "Not everyone who says to me, 'Lord, Lord,' will enter the kingdom of heaven, but only the one who does the will of my Father in heaven." Therefore, we ought to say, "Lord, Lord," in prayer, and then let him truly be the Lord of our home, our workplace, and recreational time. If we follow these two steps, prayer and action, the door to the kingdom of heaven will be opened to us.
It's truth, but when will people actually do? Some of the people I know, some are already having their work in themselves, but others, when will you do the action to pray and ask forgiveness? Because that's an action, right, to yourself. And if you already ask for forgiveness through that prayer, when will you apply in action, in reality, that you won't do it again as much as possible, right? I hope we do it also like that.
The only way to be human, the only way to be free is to rebel. They'll try to crush you. They'll use every tactic they have to make you obedient, docile, subservient. But you can't let them. You have to be your own master, whatever that takes. Better to die a human being than to live as a purposeless cog in their machine.
To rebel through being a real human. Because sometimes those rules that are being made by our governments is not right, I can say. If it was real made with knowledge that can help really people, then why this world is in chaos? Why? Think it once. Rebel with our fathers. Well, with the right path.
A snake began to chase a firefly that only lived to shine. The firefly stopped and said to the snake, "Can I ask you 3 questions?" The snake said, "Yes." "Do I belong to your food chain?" The snake said, "No." "Did I do anything to you?" The snake said, "No." "Then why you want to devour me?" The snake replied, "Because I can't stand to see you shine." Moral of the story: often some people can't stand to see you shine, and that's why they act like snakes, silent and ready to destroy.
My brothers and sisters, be strong, be like the firefly. With, of course, us the help of our Father. To gain that, I can say, the power of wisdom and strength and courage through Him. Because through Him, no one will make you fall down. Promise. Even though they will make another plan, etc., with your life, you will always be there standing. Start it now. Be one of us. That shine your bright light also in this world. Be one.
Do you know about Ophir, the legendary land? It is mentioned 13 times in the Bible. It's famed for its immense wealth, especially in gold. King Solomon sent ships to this mysterious place, returning with gold, precious stones, and the rare almug wood for his temple and palace. Even in the book of Psalms, book of Job, the gold of Ophir is praised for its exceptional value. Yet, its exact location remains one of history's greatest mysteries. Was it in the Arabian Peninsula, or somewhere in East Africa, or in Southeast Asia? The true whereabouts of Ophir continue to intrigue and captivate us to this very day.
Sorry about this one. That Ophir is inside here. The meaning is gold. And what's the... Oh, wait. I'm sorry about that one. I forgot the meaning. The other meaning, it's fruitful region. It's fruitful as you yourself. As it was said in the beginning, before this one. that of this video, that shine your bright and be a fruitful being, a human, a child through our Father's name or eyes. Be one of that affair, like Israel and prophet. What's inside in here? The golden, I can say. It's not about the land. I'm sorry. If it's on the Bible, it's about the land. Even though you say they give it to Solomon. That gold, they give it to Solomon. That affair was given to. Well, I will search the meaning of Solomon. That affair was given in peace. Oh, that's the meaning of that verse. About they have given that affair to Solomon. That golden heart was given in peace. That's the meaning actually. We cannot compare physically today because that's the story on the past. But we should read it beyond its meaning. As I have said, every name and a different kind of word in the Bible has a meaning. So you base it in there. So, when will that of fear shine? This one. And bright. Like a sun or moon or star. The twinkle. A sun that brights the world. A night. Oh, that's the day, right? A day that lights the world. A night that lights the path and twinkle in the sky. Alright? What a poem. When will that of fear woke up? It's not the physical itself like the Israel, like the Zionist or Hamas. I will be Hamas, which is strength, and Zionist, a protection. To you, I can say. By sharing you this one, a guide also. So what I vibe to our Father. Be an Israel, a fighter of God. I hope you want also na Jerusalem be a peace. And what else? A prophet for you to be opened and to brighter shining light to the world also. As you will share it to the world also. As I share, you share also. As they share, I will get the thing that they shared, then share. It's like come and go, then we share with one another. We learn to one another. We give test to one another. We gain the light to one another. Everything. That's what our Father wanted to us. Not the unhealthy traits that we destroy one another, we discriminate one another, we unrespect one another. What else? We reverse it with a healthy one. I hope.
Surely, Your Majesty, you're not telling me that the Jewish lobby in the United States pulls the strings of the presidency?
Not entirely, but I think even a little too much, even for Israel interests.
You think the Jewish lobby in the United States is too powerful for the interests of Israel?
I think so. Sometimes they are disserving the interests of Israel
Explain.
because they're pushing around too many people.
How do you mean pushing around?
Well, pressuring, they have many means at their disposal. They are putting up pressure on many, many people. And at the end, I don't think that it will even help Israel.
Why, if this is true, why would the President of the United States pay attention to that lobby?
They are strong.
Strong in what sense?
They are controlling many things.
Controlling what?
Newspapers, medias,
Your Majesty.
banks, finances, and I'm going to stop there.
Well, now wait just a second. You really do believe that the Jewish community in the United States is that powerful? They make the media reflect their view of foreign policy?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They do not report, we do not report honestly?
don't mix things, please. I don't say the media. I say in the media they have people. Not the entire media. Some newspapers will only reflect their views, yes.
No? The New York Times, for instance, is owned by the Salzburger family, who are Jewish. Are you suggesting that the New York Times is biased in its treatment of the question of Zionism, Israel's existence, the United States' relationship with the Arab world?
I will have to put all the articles of the New York Times written on this subject and draw the conclusion. You can put this to the computer and it will answer you.
What you're saying is that, yes, you do believe.
Well, let's wait for the answer of the computer.
Washington Post?
The same.
The networks?
Less.
I must say you are speaking with your characteristic candor.
Yes, if you like. I try to be candid. I have always been.
He was even-handed in his candor. Next, he turned to the Palestinians.
So let's be one of how they act. So be a fighter of human being, the truth. If you're feel this etc., like what it says, you do what's the right thing to do. Don't be manipulated by others, because think about your future. If today is chaos, the future will be bright. If you fix what's done in the past, but this present will be chaos, but the future will be bright. If we act one for all for one, as people. Example, what we did to Palestine. We shared and helped them also as one for all for one. So we will do our best also to tell the truth, even though we are talking online. In reality, in sharing, at least we know the truth. In the next generation will. That's the Holy Spirit. Oh, the intuition. That's the Holy Spirit wanted to say also. If today is chaos, the future will be bright. If this person, we act wisely and correct what's past. That's how it works also. If you understand how they works, you will work as them also. By being them also, but in a way of truth, leading the path in the right way, not leading more chaos. Because I'm seeing, do you remember the three kinds of people that I'm saying? Yeah, you want to do something new, and the second person says, question you what you are doing. I think you are leading more chaos to yourself, to the world, etc. When you explain, okay, I want to help though, and I will do my best though. And the third, I mean, questioned also, but well, the both person explain it. I know it understands, but it wants to be used in own purpose, his own well-being. The only thing that he thinks is I. But of course, there's still chances for that person, because he or she is still in the 50-50. So we do our best. Anything that you can think that can help the community, you share. And then I know someone will get the message, as others will not. There will be a persons that will get the message and act as one also. And the next generation will be bright generation also. If it's chaos today, the future will be beautiful, right? So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification, comment if you want, and share so that my next videos.